Acho que tá dando certo, hein? Não é sempre que dá certo aqui, eu não sei, porque o computador que eu uso, às vezes ele bloqueia, acho que é por conta da empresa. Vamos ver se vai dar.
Eu acho que deu certo.
É, mas não tá, ele não tá carregando aqui para mim. Acho que agora vai, ó, peraí.
Aqui no meu tá aparecendo que conseguiu, que tá fazendo a live no YouTube. Apareceu até
É,
para clicar para aceitar.
tá, mas é que para mim ainda não carregou, mas enfim.
No YouTube você já está ao vivo.
Tá ao vivo?
Está ao vivo
Hello
lá.
guys, hello YouTube, morning. I think it's my connection. It's a little uh,
Uhum.
preguiçosa like today because it's Sunday. And today it's morning, 7 a.m. and I stay with Márcio, Christian, and Bruna for speaking with about the five love languages. But before speaking about these questions about in this immersion, I please, Márcio, introduce yourself for us.
Hello, hello, good morning. My name is Márcio Nunes. I live from a city called Linhares in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 45 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, this name Bento. I'm working with quality control, the industry near with me. This new opportunity participating with us Sunday morning, this immersion. This is my second opportunity. It's a great. That's it.
Thank you, Márcio. And Christian, please introduce yourself.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian Jimenez. I am from Bolivia. However, I currently live here in Brazil, in Curitiba, Paraná. I am married. I'm 34 years old. I work as a full stack software developer. I have been working in this field for almost 10 years. And I'm here on Sunday morning, 7 a.m. For practicing and improving my English as well. That's it. That's it. It's a pleasure being here with you.
Thank you, Christian. And Bruna, please introduce yourself.
My name is Rona. I live in Salvador, Bahia. I have been 30 years old. I am civil engineer. I am a, I, I have a boyfriend. I live with my mother. I I I like many things. One curious of me, I like very much swimming in the ocean. Uh, I I don't have dogs or cats or pets, but I like it very much. And that's it.
Oh, thank you, Bruna. Guys, I think I need to introduce myself. My name is Catiana. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm 4 years old. I'm engineer. I work in the oil and gas sector with new projects in the oil and gas sector. I think I'm almost complete 2 years in Talk and Talk, but in the last year I started with this big challenge like a host is here in Talk and Talk. I love running, I love swimming. I have a daughter. My daughter, it's almost 7 years. It's like a Tasmania in the weekend. We have my daughter have a lot of energy, and because of this, all the things generally I choose the immersions in the morning because it's more easy for me do the things at the same time and have a good time with quality with my daughter. But I forgot because sometimes the person is the first time in the YouTube and I need to explain a little who the platform works, the Talk Talk works. The Talk and Talk is a platform for everyone practice a new language like English, Spanish, French, Italian. I don't I don't know if I forget other kind of
Germany.
Germany. I don't know if the immersions in German continued. I don't remember, but it's the space. Here is space for everyone speaking about different kind of topics in English or other kind of language. It's a space where everyone respects each other, and I think it's these a little things about it, who the talk works. And the topic today it's about the 5 love languages. I think it's this topic. It's this. I read one book about this topic, and I think it's so interesting because I think it's the language of love. It's different for cada pessoa, every person. It's my opinion, but I choose this topic because I think it's interesting. I think it's the time for start with the questions. Bruna, please read the first question and what do you think about the first question? Please, first read and after answer this question and choose other person for answer this question after, please.
Okay. What do you understand by the concept of the love language? How do you think they influence relationships? So I understand is the form of the demonstrate the love in the relationships. The persons we have many forms they demonstrate the love, you know. And I believe if the this influence is the how the monster and what receive the attention, the love, the carinho, and is forming the forming the adult of the love. And for example, in my relationship, my family, the language is touch, and my boyfriend, the family is gift presents, and it's very important know the form, the language, the other, because it's more easy the convenience. And you go understand the older persons and better the convivence, coexistence, the convivence, and this turn the better the relationship. And you master. What about this?
So, in my opinion, the 5 love languages is the good strategy for the improve, start a new relationship or improve your relationship. Not only, for example, one girlfriend or wife is a good strategy for improve your son, your daughter, your mother, your father. Because the sequence, the five love language is a good. The first word of affirmation, everyone like a lot. Words of affirmation in your life is interesting. When you start one conversation, use word affirmation. Acts of service is a good. Everyone need one help for activity in your house, for study, and another thing. Gift is a top the moment. Everyone is like the surprise one receive one gift. These three topics is another moment for the quality time. Quality time is a good moment when you is necessary more attention for another person. E finally, the physical touch. Physical touch is a good one hug, one touch in another hand. In my opinion, I need notes this strategy because I intend to use my wife, my son, my daughter, because I think is five love language is a good for improving relationship with another person. And you, Christian, your opinion?
Sure. In my opinion, I think the love languages are essential in a relationship. I completely agree with Marcio. It's not just we have to use these five love languages, not just when we are beginning a new relationship, uh, but when we already have a relationship maybe established. I would say that it's important to use it every single day because we have to remember that we are not robots, and we have to remember that each person is different. And for example, my wife obviously has different kind of love languages that she that 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 she I don't remember the word. I just forgot the word. The that she enjoyed receiving, I could say. And obviously, I am a different person, and for me, another language of love is better for me, right? So I think that's something that we have to try to use every day to improve your relationship. And it's something as well that we had to try to figure it out or to find out every day because I think that it can change during the time. It's not like the same language that your wife or your partner prefer. That was the word that I was trying to to remember. Your partner or your couple will not use the same language every time. I think that while the time is passing, every person is changing a little bit. So you have to try to find out every day, every year that you pass or you are with your couple to find out what is the language of love that he or she prefers. That's it.
Oh, thank you, Christian. I think when do you understand about the difference between the languages of love, it's more easy for your stay in peace with other person in a relationship because sometimes you have a good time of quality, but the other person need hugs or touch and physical touch. And you when you understand these simple things, I think it's more easy for living in peace with your husband or with your wife. It's not. I think it's the kind of thing who you need to explain a little for the kids, for example, because if I listened these things I think 2 years ago, and all my life I think sometimes I stay in a relationship with my mother, my father, all my parents, and don't pay attention with this. And I think it's more easy with uh, when you understand about these simple things. Uh, the question number two: have you ever taken the love language skills? If so, what were your primary and secondarily love language? Um, Guys, I think I'm a kind of person. I love when my husband do the things for me, for example, and when simplify my life because I do all the times I do different things at the same time. And I love when my husband or other persons simplify my life, go to the bank, do the things for me. I think it's my one of kinds, my primary love language. And I think the second is the time of quality with my family. I love when they stay with my husband, my daughter, without cell phone in a park or on the space. I think it's when you have a quality of time, the short moment, I think it's you remember for your life. I think it's my language of love. And Mas, what your primarily and your secondarily, I think secondary love language.
So, in my case, I use the languages of language not in this sequence in involuntary. I use it every day because I'm married to during 21 years. It's a long time. But the first for me nowadays is acts of service. Act of service because I help my wife every day in the activities when I stay in my home. I arrive, help for the prepare the dinner, the have lunch. Now I finish the immersion is necessary and to buy a bread and prepare your breakfast. After I call my wife for your breakfast. For me, I think the first is an act of service. The second is a quality time. For me, is a good when I have the quality time with my family, with my son. I stopped the use the cell phone. They are not another activities. I enjoy conversation a lot with us, but it's necessary to improve more about the gift, the words of affirmation, the physical touch. I think is the five love languages is a good strategy for improve your relationship, not only wife, girlfriend, your husband, but it's a son, daughter, the mother, the father is a good strategy. For me, the second opportunity I participate about this topic in here in Talk Talk. Now I I write the words. I try use more every topic in the five love languages. That's it. And you, Bruna Ferreira.
Um, I never make the quiz of the love language, but I know me, and I use all the forms of the languages, love languages. But I, in my primary and secondary love languages is the touch physical, because I I use more hugs in my relationship, and the uh, uh, services act 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 uh, uh, service act uh, because I always for her uh, for here para tipo eu tô ali para qualquer coisa, sabe, para ajudar. I always help for the my in my relationship. And I, for example, uh, with the Márcio, I today I make the breakfast for my boyfriends because they go to work, and we he is atrasado. Então, tipo, I for him to help it. And it's my form the the my form of the action. And the new question.
Well, I was thinking about it, and in my opinion, all of us has a little bit of every love language. Obviously, there are some that are most important for us. So I would say that I have never taken that kind of test, but in my opinion, I think that the first one for me is words of affirmation, and the second one is act of service. Words of affirmation, I would say, because I normally when I need one opinion or some agreement, I ask my wife. No, obviously she's the only person that who lives with me. So sometimes when I have a doubt or I am hesitating about something that I have to do, I normally ask her, and I always try to get that affirmation to do something, or yeah, to do something that I think that I need help for decide to do something. And as well, I think that word of affirmation for me works because I think that every man over the world likes to be kind of admired. For example, when my wife say, "Okay, I'm really proud of you of how you are improving your English, or how you are doing something new, or how intelligent you are." That kind of word is really important, I think, for every man in your family, not just from your wife. The same thing from your children, if you have them. And acts of services is important for me as well, because I really like to, for example, when my wife prepares something delicious for me or special for me, or something that she knows that I like, for having in lunch or having in dinner. I think that kind of acts are the most important for me.
Thank you, Christian. I agree with you. I think all of us, todos nós, have the five languages, but it's one or two. It's more important. I agree with you, Christian. About the question number 3, in your opinion, why it's important for partners to understand each other love languages in a relationship? I think I answered this question in the first of this immersion, because I think when you understand what the other person asks or needs, it's more easy for do these things. For example, my husband, it's a kind of person who don't for my husband, for example, the gift, it's not important, but stay together, and with a touch, a physical touch, a time of quality, it's more important for my husband, for example. And in the past, when I don't understand this, I choose expensive gifts, but my husband, oh, it's okay, it's okay. But but now I understand it's not it's because it's not important for my husband, because other kind of things it's more important. Now I understand, and I speak in the same language of my husband ask me all the time, and I think it's for the relationship it's more easier when you understand. And I think this. And what do you think about this question, Christian, the question number 3?
Sure. Well, I think that I completely agree with you. I think that it makes the things easy because you don't need to find out what is going wrong in one specific situation, or for example, why your wife or your husband got mad of you or got angry. Or in our case, as men, I would say sometimes is we are more logical, right? We need to understand something after one action and a consequence. But I think that for women it's kind of different. I think that in general, women try to want to us to find out what is happening in their minds. I don't know if for every woman, I cannot generalize, but in my case it's kind of kind of this. And I think that knowing the language of love, make it your relation easy to handle, easy to maintain. And obviously, if you want to be happy, if you want to keep your partner or your couple happy, you have to do it. You have to do it every day. You have to develop it every day. And obviously, it's so important. I would say that it's essential. It's essential to know more about this topic and apply in your daily life.
Thank you, Christian. And you, Márcio, what do you think about this question? Question number 3.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, about this question, the partner understand the 5 language of 5 love languages is one confused about the topics because, for example, word of affirmation, the partners understand, for example, advice. Acts of service, your partner understand is a necessary help. For example, activity of the house, take care your children. Uh, Another the quality of time is the partner understand you need more attention for the time, the conversation, and another things. In my opinion, the good is another person know about the 5 love language, because it is a sequence demonstration your love another person, you have attention for another person, you want more demonstration more your love, is not confused or another possibility the advice and the is obligation. For example, act de service obligation help. Not the another your party understand que the acts is a love for another person. I think it is a good this topic is a good strategy for the improve relationship. And you, Bruna, tell us.
Um, I think to help a healthier relationship, and I think that very important understand that sometimes the other person has other person uh, have the or has other ways of showing their love in the relationship, yeah? And know what you can expect from the other person, and and this um and you catch up.
I think I agree with all you persons because when you understand, I think it's more easy uh, 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 make or do a good relationship with your husband, for example. Uh, and I think it's this. I agree with all of you guys. And now I jump with for the question number 5. How do you think knowing someone love languages can help you show appreciation and affection towards them? Bom, yeah, yeah. For example, I use my door example. For example, my door. My
You're
door. Yes, I have a door. My door, it's almost 7 years. And love stay together, have hugs and these things. And if I do everything for my husband, my daughter don't understand because it's a kid and love stay together. For example, today she wake up 6 a.m. and I'm studying and in no sofa and I stay with my daughter, for example, I hug and stay together for 30 minutes. It's enough for my daughter, and because every day when my daughter wake up, need these things stay together, the soft, the touch with me. It's a kind of language, and it's the primarily, and I understand this, and I have this time with my daughter because she asks me these things every day. And if I, for example, I the mother do all the things for the kids, but the kids don't understand and don't recognize. I don't know if reconhecer in English a correct word, but se você dá, if you give one thing who the kids don't want, it's 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 not enough. The kid needs, for example, my daughter kid needs hugs, stay together, say the good things, and I think when you know about the who the other persons recognize the and received the form of love, I think it's more easy for do the things. And what do you think about this, Márcio? You have you have one son and one daughter. It's different between the your children.
Yeah, this case you said is not normal. About your is a mother. A mother, the children have as different. The children with the mother. The children want high attention. Your mother. In my case, I have my son, I have my daughter. My daughter is married this moment, live in another house with your husband, but always here in my house is necessary attention, conversation about nowadays. Conversation about the family, the work, the bills, and the study, and the other things with my daughter. My son, for 14 years, I have more attention with him because this moment the transition adolescence for young. It's necessary for me stay near with him because I worry about the new friends, there are new problems about the start one girlfriend and the drugs and the another things. For this, I use quality of time with my son, because at this moment I have more attention with him. E é necessário the five love languages because your family is a central the your life. Now I try this year the more a gift in the different moment, not only a specific date is one strategy I try use this year. The touch, the touch is more the touch with my wife and my son, my daughter. I think it is necessary because it improve more my relationship. The five love languages is a good strategy for improve your relationship, in my opinion. And you, Christian, tell us.
Well, I think that I already mentioned it. If you know perfectly the love language that your partner or your children or who one that you love most, it can help you. It can help you to handle the relationship with that person easily. For example, I want to put the example with my wife. I know when she's mad with something that happened in her job, and he come to me to tell me to tell me all of the story. First of all, I need to listen, just listen because she wants to talk about it. And after that, she just need a large hug and me telling her that everything will be okay. So if you know it, and for example, if you think that she doesn't need it, it will be kind of difficult to handle that situation because for example, she's mad, but you didn't understand that she needs to you to listen her. So if I couldn't figure it out, it would be kind of hard for me first of all to handle that situation, and obviously if I'm not able to handle or yeah to handle the situation, it will cause more bigger problems, I would say. So I think that is essential, it's crucial to know or find out the love language that your partner or your couple uses or prefers or is the most important for them. And what about you, Bruna? Could you please share something?
Um, I think the love language is um form sorry. I I I think the know the the form improve the and one form the adapted for the older person. Uh, you know, you know the the love language and love language the other person, and you adapted you you formed of the monster uh you love uh is the show the the depreciation. Depreciation, I'm sorry. The appreciation. They show the appreciation the people, né? And you adapt. Basically, I think the form is improve and adapt for us, for them. And estamos no finalzinho, então vou dar a voz agora para a Catiana.
Oh, no, Bruna. Oh, thank you. Thank you for answer this question. I agree with you, guys. I think it's not an easy thing for recognize sometimes because you need to know about the person, no? You need to have time for understand the difference between the persons. But after recognize these things, I think it's more easy. It's more easy have a relationship with other persons or parents, husband, daughter, mothers, father. I think it's more easy. Now I think it's the time for say bye-bye